I was told the parcel was being held here.
It was. And now it's being delivered.
Is it being delivered to her?
Let me see here. A parcel for Jolicoeur, Celeste is being delivered to 316 Rockwell in the Byzantium Estates.
Okay, I'll be on my way.
Thank you for allowing HPS to be your only option today.
Seriously? Get the lapel. Proceed to window B. Sign for. Head to the right. Fine. Was I meant to be customer? Can I talk to the customer? I want to talk to the customer and be an abusive bureaucrat who doesn't do anything helpful. Dark matter bar. I want to know what Nightingale step. What the hell does that do? Just curious.
Nice going.
Full of. I bet her stuff's actually in Celeste's parcel. It's here. Why is she sending me to 316? I'm curious now. I am curious. Why would you send me to 316 when
I'll sue every technician and employee.
the parcel is clearly there?
Here's what I can't get over. Clyde wasn't always friendly. He wasn't ever polite. But he was always on a level. You always knew where he stood. Now I don't know what to think. I don't know if he was ever straight with me.
We were unable to deliver your parcel as requested. Your parcel is being returned to the building. Please speak with us.
Did he ever believe in fighting the board, or was he just feeding me a story?
Don't take it personally. Most people aren't even honest with themselves. It's easier when you remember that.
I guess it don't matter now. Clyde's gone. It's time I moved on.
Oh, for the good old days when you could simply act.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sad tale. Right. Thing is, if she tells me no, I am going straight in there and picking it up. Hello.
Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service, where all parcels are guaranteed to be delivered within acceptable margins of certainty. How may I be of assistance?
Yeah, I've got this notice to pick up a parcel.
I must respectfully ask that you calm down, please. Parcels must be picked up at window A.
Are you kidding me?
If you would like to lodge a complaint about the quality of your service, please request a complaint form at window C. If you would like to request a complaint form at window C, please make an appointment.
Let me guess. If I want to make an appointment, I have to request a form.
I see you're familiar with our company policy.
Fine, I'll go back to window A. I'm just curious.
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. How may I be of assistance?
I do like this actor's voice.
Of course. If you could just verify for me that you are Jolicoeur, Celeste, or an officially authorized proxy?
Persuade. Can you not see what I'm wearing?
Yes, I can see by your eccentric mode of dress that you must be one of Ms. Jolicoeur's associates. Everything seems to be in order. Here you are, one parcel.
Clever.
I hope this has been a pleasant and satisfying transaction. Halcyon Parcel Service thanks you for your patronage.
Let me guess. There's no one in window A, or there was, but... This guard is just here to annoy me, isn't he? Why was her building boarded up? It had the, you've been evicted or whatever you call it. Didn't it? You know? On the side of it. Ooh. Okay, we can just help ourselves here. Interesting. That's not stealing either. Well, isn't that jolly nice? Okay.
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
Hey, Ellie. Hey, Ellie, how's your head?
Where's their
Still
shotgun?
spinning?
Is it over there?
Felix, the secret to surviving a good night is a big breakfast. Wait, what are you yammering about?
Oh, I was just curious is all.
Have I gone
You used to make a
completely the
face
wrong
whenever
way
we
here?
talked, like you had a headache.
Apparently I have.
But I guess you're feeling all right now.
Look, you're okay, but don't go rubbing it in, all right?
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
Ah, if it isn't my favorite vagrant in the system, what can I do for you?
Still in a good mood, I see.
Of course I am. Now I know for certain that this is the pinnacle. There's nowhere more beautiful, and no lifestyle more luxurious. I deserve the very best our society has to offer. I earned it, and thanks to you, I know that I have it. Wouldn't you rest easier too in my position?
And all those people being killed doesn't bother you at all?
Why would I waste energy being upset over deaths I didn't even know about? And why would the board waste resources on those who aren't productive? Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
I so should have sent her down there. No, I'm not actually going to shoot her. Come on. Right, we're going back to Celeste. Actually, on the way, why don't we nip through the bar and check on the guard? You know the one I mean. Okay, he's not doing so good. But I don't think he's dead. I think he actually is unconscious or something. Oops.
Remember that stranger I saw in the
Oops.
square? Shh. The one with the Spacer's
Oops.
Choice aficionado. Looked like she'd styled her hair with engine grease. Doesn't she know the Spacer's chic look was last season?
What do you think you're doing? I
Got
don't want any
it. Heads
trouble
down.
with you.
That would have been funny. Board reputation decreased. Oh no, what, really? The board. Let's have a look. Ooh, that's not good. Alright, we're going to give her this. Oh, okay. What the hell?
Hey, careful. Don't go running around in the middle of a crime scene.
What the hell happened?
You mean Ms. Jolie Kerr? She was reported for practicing a subversive aesthetic.
Subversive
We found her in her office,
aesthetic.
working on something perverse. She didn't cooperate, so we had to put her down. Never took her for a dissident sympathizer.
Did you really have to kill her?
Byzantium security regrets any disruption to regular flow of commerce. However, cultural and moral hygiene must always be maintained. Byzantium cultural standards are enforced by...
I can't believe you guys. Seriously. Got a key. So after all... Celeste is dead, but she may have left her prototype suit behind. Oh, I can take it. Okay. Is it any good? The Chimera, Jolicoeur. 53 armor. Oh, I look a proper toff now. 53 armor. Wait a minute, my actual armor is only 59 and that's level 30. If I upgraded this and put mods on it, well, I actually look quite smart. That could be a bit of camouflage for in here, couldn't it? I can't believe these guys. I feel like I should shoot them or something. Seriously. Okay, what are we doing? Sitting to... Oh, yeah. The Chimera's last experiment. Ellie's parents. Okay.
What do you suppose all that ruckus in Celeste's shop was about?
It would be unseemly to speculate. She's always been a bit artistic.
She's dead,
Oh,
if
right.
you're interested. Creative temperament. Creativity is intelligence having fun.
What's gone into Bachmeyer?
Okay, where the hell am I going? We're going up there. Are we allowed there? God, listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of these colonists. Where am I allowed? Where am I not allowed? Etc. Could we have prevented her from... Probably not. Well, my reputation with the board isn't brilliant, but you know what? I really don't care. She represents... I wonder if I could get away with just shooting her. She is so annoying. Wealthy citizen. Medical drone. Okay. Byzantium Estate. So can we go through here?
There's my parents' place.
I don't think we can get to there, you know.
Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Ah, so it's not me this time. Whew.
Can we go through here? I'm guessing no. Okay. Fenhill Estate. Oh. This is, rather nice, isn't it? Your parents were a little bit more than wealthy, weren't they? What was the thing? She wanted me to act like Ellie hasn't spoken to her parents in a long time. She thinks it's high time she check in with them. With you in tow, of course. Yeah, she wanted me to what? Act like a lowlife. Hello?
Something on your mind?
Okay, fine. Do any of these doors actually work? Or just the one we're allowed to go through? Hello?
Marilyn, is that
Marilyn,
you?
is that a real name?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Hello? Spit on floor. Fancy place. I'll probably be taking a few things with me. Let's just go with, it's a pleasure to meet you.
I don't know what to say. He's usually not like
I'm
this.
me. I'm quite polite, you know.
Come on, you're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Okay. We've saved towns and restored property across Halcyon.
Are you trying to make me look bad?
No, you're trying to make you look bad.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Ooh. Hey, don't treat her like that. You haven't seen your daughter. She's come a long way to see you.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
These floors aren't just nice. They're top quality marble.
He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Listen quietly. Don't sound so disappointed by it. Yeah, don't.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something? Yes.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
What?
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Exactly. But it's almost happy knowing he's alive and well.
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
You mean you love money more than her?
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Oh, well, that's all that matters, isn't it? So tell them Ellie's back, and you'll be the talk of town, won't you?
That's the other problem.
You told everyone she's dead.
We had to explain your disappearance
Oh my
somehow.
God.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Shh. Someone could
Oh,
hear
they're
you.
gonna hear me.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Oh my God. Ellie, are you done with these jerks?
Not until I get some answers.
Fair enough.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
You people should be ashamed of yourselves.
Well, we're trying to avoid further embarrassment.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Please?
Don't cause a scene.
Don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain.
Okay.
Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Wish this place had... Yeah, I know, stupid.
We gotta talk.
Yeah, I think so.
Can you believe those two?
I do know people like
We've
that.
hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
You make, let's see. No, they shouldn't have got so upset about it.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
And then what?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about it's payback time, I'm collecting... No. Okay, you have a sense of drama, I'll give you that much.
I'll consider that a compliment.
It was.
Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
You're really hurt, aren't you? I kind of want to say that to her because she really is. You are, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know? And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. It's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moonbase. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
That's very specific.
What can I say? I don't collect things, I collect experiences.
That's some experience.
Just can't think of a good use for this one.
No, bad things happen. You can learn something from this. It's up to you to determine what it is.
Can't I just have a drink and punch some poor defenseless pillow instead? Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it.
Don't go crazy, Ellie.
Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
It's not really... No, keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Okay, how are we doing this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Let's go. Yep. Definitely. We're doing this. We're doing this. They deserve this. Well and truly. Where is it? It's on that side of the river thing. Drain. Sewer. Whatever the hell it actually is. Ah, here we go, I think. No. Sign. Appointments available at our satellite office. Ging Secure Mailbox System TM. The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to the Greater Halcyon's Insurance Group satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch. Oh, we've been there.
Yes, we're going to Fallbrook.
You know what, Ellie? Yes, we are.
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise.
When is she not actually drunk? Okay, where? I think it was Fallbrook, wasn't it? It was, I think, an insurance thing, and when you were in it, you were technically in Terra 2?
Above Fallbrook, Captain.
Right. I was right, it is in this place. It's on the beaten track down there. I don't think I need a stack of persuasion. I mean, I've got over 100 anyway, so I don't need to start putting on airs and graces with that suit. Although, I've got to say, that is quite a nice looking suit.
Said you docked 3 days ago?
This looks like the place. You ready to get my money or what?
Yep. Hey there.
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage.
Very specific.
Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
Okay. I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Yeah.
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
Kind of is.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Oh, and what else can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
Okay, so how would I amend that claim?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries.
And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Okay, I can't say she's not dead because then the policy's void. Okay, how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically?
Yeah.
Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
You know what? It's worth it. There you go.
I'm forbidden from accepting bribes, no matter how tempting.
Look at that as a fine I'm paying in advance.
The employee handbook doesn't say anything about that. Very well. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so.
Kind of.
The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Okay. Bye. Talk to Ellie.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Well, yeah. How's it feel?
I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't going to live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
Cut to the chase, Ellie.
Sure. You did my job, so here's your fee.
Framed insurance cat. I appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money. No, I didn't actually.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
You're my friend, Ellie. This is what friends do.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
Friendship is important. What else are we fighting for if not the people we care about?
You don't have to get all mushy.
I'm not getting mushy.
Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Wouldn't want to be indebted to me, eh?
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Let's get a move on. Okay. Well, that was definitely interesting. I don't think we've got anything left here. No, we don't. We want to go... Well, is this the last experiment? And that is back in Byzantium.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Well, let them. It's never that important. How are you doing, anyway?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Well, nothing new. I'll talk to you later, Ada.
Goodbye.
Apparently, I should be checking my messages. Told. Apparently, I got a thing as well. Did that turn up in this room or... No, nothing there. Nothing new. Anything new turned up on the ship? Didn't notice anything in my quarters, but you never know. No, this is Pavati's.
Young Millstone, you look pensive.
I don't know what that means, but I've been thinking. It ain't easy carrying a torch for the Rangers.
They're arguing about sport. No one cares.
I understand. The Rangers' victories are your victories. Their defeats are
Pristine medical journals.
likewise crushing.
You serious?
Something on your mind?
Okay, if we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate
Nothing
by
new there.
inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. No complaints here.
Yeah, she hasn't got anything else to say. It's distressed. Scissors for gauze, scalpels for wounds, and handheld laser wands for a flawless complexion. Okay. Nothing new there. I'm sure. Is that just something that's in my inventory now? Insurance check. I can't make out the amount. Oh, 1,000. Yeah, the amount she actually gave me. Well, okay. And I also have a gold lapel twice. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to go back to Byzantium. And I don't know. Nothing new in my room as far as I can tell. Things turn up on the walls occasionally, and it's a little odd. Pavati, how are you doing? I've got a picture I sort of think you should have, really.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
Yeah, I'm wondering that myself. Now you've said it. Anyway, break time's over. She doesn't have anything new, unfortunately. Right, the nice looking suit. Where was it? Oh, can I not add mods to that? No, apparently. Oh, well, that's a shame. Yeah, oh well. It is a nice sort of get-up.
Do return in one piece, Captain.
Okay, I don't think I'm going to take Ellie, because she knows a way around Byzantium, and I think I'm going to take Vic and Max this time. Right, so what was the... Eva Charlin's home is in Byzantium. Lilia gave you a keycard to the front door. That's right up there. Okay. That we can do. Should do that. We're already max whatever with sublight, but yeah. You're being very quiet, Max. At least we know a little more about Max now. I think I probably know enough about you now, Ellie. At least. Yeah. At least I think so. Okay, so it's... I can't think of a way we would increase our standing, you know? I'm not even sure that I want to. Have we been over this side of things? I don't think we have.
My dear fellow,
Bureau of Exploration. Maybe not going into buildings and such. Halcyon Parcel Service. Oh, this was probably the way round it wanted me to go, but I found the back door. I wonder if I'd have just sneaked in there and taken the parcel, would Celeste have been alive, I wonder? Corporate Commander, hello?
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Trust me, it's probably going to.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch.
I think we can both agree that Maverick...
Odeon Pictures, yes, we went in there.
Max, you're always going on about destiny. What did your mother do?
She was a simple laborer.
And your father?
The same.
So this is the big corporation building, I take it.
Delusion. I could not accept a life that I felt was beneath me, so I convinced myself that becoming a vicar would solve all my problems. In a strange way, it did. Eventually.
Okay. Okay.
Impressive place Dr. Chartrand has.
Yeah, it is quite nice, isn't it? Where is she then? Ooh, guys, there's a computer. Now, what was this about, anyway? Logs. Cascadia compromised. I received a message that an unauthorized user was looking through the files on my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder using with 2 firing brain cells, but maybe not. I hope whoever it is, understands the sacrifices we made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve a higher purpose. One day, when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. HRS 1084. My worst suspicions are confirmed. HRS 1084 was ransacked. Who knows what became of my suspension tanks, my team? Well, pretty sure they're all still there. As usual, my handlers on the board are no help. Until I deliver the results they can replicate, package and disperse to the general population, they desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. Yet another relocation. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured HRS 1084. Perhaps my home in steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know that I hardly deserve the ones I so enjoyed. The last ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness. Perhaps as it should. The first extraterrestrials. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we've imposed our superiority on worlds we touched. Colonism worked for a while, but our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? Now we are the ones who must bow to a greater force than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update. Wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it out with vodka. Yeah, that's going to help. Laboratory access. Sealed. Unsealed. Okay. This is definitely the right place. Oh, I thought the whole room was going to become a lift of some kind. Do any of the other doors open, or is this like the other building? Okay, taking things is theft. Oh, hello. Yes, beneath the veneer of civility, things are a little different. You look quite cool in that armour. So do you. Not sure what we're going to meet here. Okay, we've got tubes of whatever.
That's top-of-the-line equipment. Better than most hospitals, even.
What have we got in here? We've got a lot of guards and such. Okay.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Your alien mind tricks won't fool me. No. Hey, Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Oh, well, you know me.
Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Well, before we go into that, why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you. I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
Well, Lilia runs sublight salvage on Groundbreaker. Good boss. Bit of a live wire.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia and Station 1084. I know all of your dirty little secrets.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
Lilia has orders to airlock your sleeping frames if I don't report in. That's kind of mean. But yeah.
I'll tell you everything, just don't hurt them.
Well, you really do care about them then.
Too many people have been harmed on my account.
Okay.
That's a rare dose of sincerity for Byzantium.
Isn't it?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
Wait, no. If you use... Well, it doesn't have to be humans. Any animals from Earth would do. God, I haven't got that option, even though that's what's happening over at Edgewater. Well, this is startling, But it doesn't explain the research. You were trying to change people.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Well, adaptation didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at zero solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Okay, isn't the Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
I can certainly understand why.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
Exactly.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Colonists might get unruly if they realised there was only one boot on their neck. Yeah. If the board's authority is vulnerable, that's a crisis waiting to unfold.
Exactly. If colonists know we can't feed them or protect them, they'll begin to wonder why they need us at all.
Right. The board wants to adapt the entire population of Halcyon.
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
You don't have to do that.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Okay. That's a hell of a story. Lilia Hagen still wants me to kill you. Enough talk. Where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
Okay, what do you think, Vicar?
It may not be pretty, but we risk the colony's downfall if we hinder the doctor's research.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
What do you think, Ellie?
I try not to, least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up
but
either
killing
way.
her needlessly.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
Keep working with the board on a plan to save Halcyon. I'll leave you be. You know Phineas Wells? If you work with him, I'll spare you. Oh, God. Would it be better? I mean, she's not actually an evil person, but if she carries on working with the board, the likelihood is eventually the board are going to start using... I mean, God, look at what they did to the restaurant and the residents, telling them they were retiring, and then... Look, go and work with Phineas. I kind of trust him.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher.
Well, the first two, maybe.
I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
So there's no real alien conspiracy?
Alien conspiracy? No. What, did you hit your head on your way in or something? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Oh, I haven't got 100. Oh, of course, I haven't got... I can't change clothes mid-conversation. What if I give you 3,186 reasons?
That'll do, sucker. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
Yeah, and we don't need a firefight in here. Although that could have been quite interesting. Who is in here? Dr. L'Oreal Fall. Alive? Life signs minimal. Note, subject will need medical treatments beyond their current beyond our current understanding before any attempt at extraction is made. You should have let me go, Law. I drew the short straw. It was my turn. I don't think I'm strong enough to do that, to go on without you. I'll never stop searching for a way to bring you back. And if I fail, may the architect... Oh, God. Everything's stealing as well.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
Yeah, so do I. But I don't trust the board, but I kind of think she's, well, not completely trustworthy. What the hell is that reactor? Yeah, a firefight in here would have been a bad idea, I think. Ooh. Pages and pages of Dr. Cartland's research, along with summaries and charts of various preparations. Okay, that is a lot of reading.
I've had patients ask for some
Okay, are they all the same?
pretty bizarre procedures, but this...
Dr. Cartland's wall is covered with message printouts related to the Earth Directorate cruiser Cornelius Vanderbilt. Scanning through the pages, the following catches your eyes. From Leonard P., Chief Comms, J.J. Astor, to Cartland D., Citizen Cartland. The Astor is on the Earth Directorate cruiser dedicated to preserving the prosperity and peace of Halcyon's government, not your personal messaging service. Will you stop abusing your access to alpha band transmissions, or I will be forced to request an immediate performance evaluation. That won't go well for you. The Cornelius Vanderbilt checks in, we will inform the board. If your board supervisor feels a lab coat needs to know, they will inform you. You are to have no further contact with Astor outside the proper channels. Chief Lenham, any word, the Vanderbilt, diddly diddly. These are always kind of upside down, but yeah.
Guess I wouldn't want to tell anyone if
Yeah, it's the same as well.
The Cornelius Vanderbilt never made it to Earth. Or did they make it but fail to return?
Good question. All we need is fertilizer. How would you come all this way and not bring fertilizer? Really?